Hi, I'm Charmaine. Welcome to the Love of Self podcast, where we delve into the emotional aspects of finding love for self. Today's topic is bird brain. I've always had a fascination with birds because I see them as an elevated observer. They have a viewpoint of the world not many other creatures have on this earth. They can travel above all the fray. They can see everything for what it is outside of the emotional components of dealing with everyone's energies. They can scan everything from a viewpoint that allows for them to see many different aspects of the world. And they can grasp different scenarios through what they're able to see underneath them. And that allows them to know where to land. It allows them to see the world in elevation, to see what's ahead, to know what they've passed by. They can understand all corners of existence. This viewpoint of traveling through life that helps them watch the world without always having to conduct within it. There's an air of intelligent maneuvering through what can be seen without everyone's realizing that it's there. And what I'm able to grasp through this analogy is while there are many instances where we are here on the ground living life and sometimes have to only see what's directly in front of us, a lot of times we only know our surroundings. That includes the surroundings of what we decide to watch on social media and TV, the books we like to read, the people we're around, the people we work with. But there's also an expanded viewpoint beyond all of those things that carries us to another point in life, another time through distance that is outside of what we know everything to be. It's outside of everything that we've learned so far. And sometimes the acknowledgement of those other points beyond what we know takes somewhat of an isolated viewpoint of the world, an isolated viewpoint of ourselves. Sometimes it can take a matter of knowing something is beyond all of the circumstances that surround us in this very moment. And we may need another viewpoint to see the alternatives. Our minds often come to grips with our current reality and all that brought that to our viewpoint. But sometimes it's good to try and surpass all of those things, to try and elevate to a new understanding and seeing things for what they are at times, instead of the emotional forefront that carries us off our way that we need to be on. While emotions are very important, emotions lead us somewhere. Emotions teach us something and allow us to feel who we are. There's a different type of knowing the truth behind all of the points of view that gain a different understanding outside of how we feel. There's a knowledge that we can gain when we're ready and able to uplift our consciousness, when we're ready to see all sides of things, when we're ready to flow through to another viewpoint that we need to see, that we couldn't before because something was blocking it, whether it be our emotions or someone else's. There can be a need to often uplift from what we think we know into a new knowledge and understanding of what is yet to come, what has been there before, what's lingering on either side of us, what allows us to maneuver left or right, forward or backward. There's a need to gain an understanding of the truth of how we see the world and ourselves, and all of the intricate parts of our existence that enable our current mindset today. And maybe this elevated view that can become very necessary to enlightening ourselves on where is the best place to land in life, what else we need to see outside of what's put in front of us, what allows us to bypass what has been keeping us stagnant in one place, can be the recipe for life's journey, for all that we need to fulfill, what we need to see in life, how we need to puzzle this life together in all the ways that we see ourselves moving forward, moving higher, moving more prosperous. There can be a seam of ease to always know what we've always known, but there can be a new perspective, a higher perspective that helps us gain something that we never would have realized had we not taken flight in our minds, had we not taken a different journey through life, had we not gone a new way, above all of the messiness that life brings, all of the challenges, when it's necessary to understand the parts of ourselves and the parts of our minds that require us to elevate at some point for the reasons only we know inside, to pinpoint where we want to land in life, the best case scenario for what direction we want to fly in, for all of the reasons that we give ourselves to know something new, something better, something greater, something uplifted, something that gives us a chance to see where all the roads take us, by taking the time to understand where we're going, where we're headed, what may be coming across our path, what may be helping us to sit still, and all the pros and cons of both ends of those things. Sometimes one is necessary over the other, but there's a key to life's journey that comes with the elevation of our existence that most of us want at some time in life, that most of us want to see ourselves at an elevated point, and whatever that means for us personally, where we come to grips of where we are in this moment on this earth at this time, and what sets us free to understanding our point in life right now is to see where we're going. I'd like to thank you for taking these few moments to listen to what I have to say. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. So I'd like to ask you, right now, in your elevated viewpoint, where do you see yourself heading? And where would you like to end up? If you took a moment to think about everything that surrounds you and the relation to how you're currently moving, are these things congruent with where you would like to see yourself be? Are they cooperative with your elevated space, mind, and thinking? Do they help you land where you would like to be? I'd love to hear from you. Please comment or email theloveofselfpodcast@gmail.com. Please remember, I am not a licensed therapist. Also, you can check out my new book, Love Yourself, a book of poetry and spiritual writings for self-love. It is available now on bookbaby.com. Purchase link is in my Instagram bio. I wish you all peace, love, joy, and a little elevation. Always. Until next time.